Make sure you watch this entire video for an absolutely free breakdown. We're going to be breaking down a very classic NFC East matchup, the Washington football team versus the Philadelphia Eagles. But before we dig into that, guys, we appreciate your subscription so much. Bring it on with the subscriptions. There's a bunch of new commenters I'm about to shout out. I'm very excited about that. I woke up this morning, I looked and I said, whoa, I don't know this name. I don't know this name. I don't know this name. All cool comments. Very good stuff. So I'll shout you guys out in a second. But hit that like button. And guys, turn your notifications on. If you notice, normally we're releasing the games a day before. This is a day of release. And we had to do it this way because I'm out of town. Our video guy's out of town, so there's a lot of moving parts. But that being said, we're going to dig into it. Before we do, let me get into the shout outs. And by the way, 3-5 last week. We closed it out strong with NFL. I never even talked about that, but I'm very excited about that. Let's dig into it. First comment, first shout out is going to be Zoni NorCal. Zoni, you are a great fan. I want you to email support@thesportsprofits.com with your size and your address. We're going to send you a shirt. You were right. You said, I'm going to assume Minnesota with the points. We didn't even have to watch the video, Zoni. Very good job. I love it. So you're going to get yourself a t-shirt. Greg Myers. Greg, shout out. And also, your package should be there any day, any second, really. Shadow Bahamian, shout out. Gloria K, shout out. Sundown Studios. Sundown Studios, you passed on the Vikings and Kirk Cousins, man. Okay, but shout out anyway. Good, constructive, regardless, constructive comment. I like it. Matthew Stevens, welcome to the page. Shout out. I love it. Let's go Vikings. Hugh Yang, shout out. How much Kirky loved Kroenke, even though he was good. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure there's a lot of people that do know what that means. Gloria K, once again, shout out. You were wrong, though, Gloria. And Gloria, let me stop right now. You're a great comment. You comment on every video. That was a homer pick, Gloria. You know damn well you picked the Bears plus 7.5 because you're in Chicago. And I know that because we shipped you a shirt. JD, shout out. And Waterboy, 3 straight. You are correct. All right. Now, we are, like I said, we're pretty excited about this. We think we're going to have a hot week this week. Big division matchup Tuesday. 6-7 football team versus the 6-7 Eagles. This game postponed until Tuesday because of all the positive COVID tests going on, and now it's here. Massive NFC wildcard implications in this game. The line is set at Eagles minus 6.5, minus 7 maybe, with the total set at 42. Let me check the live line. Washington had 23 players in the COVID protocol by the end of last week, and it's really still uncertain who's going to be available and who's not. It's 7, 7.5, and 6.5, by the way, that line on different books. Taylor Heineke's questionable to play. If third stringer Kyler Shermer has to start, I mean, that's going to be a problem. Washington's coming off of a 27-20 loss versus the Cowboys last week. Before that loss, they had won 4 straight games to get themselves into the nice thick of the playoff race. Their defense is tremendous. They had a nice streak. They allowed 17.5 points per game during that streak, piping hot. Overall, their defense ranked 15th in total yards per game, giving up 363 yards per game, but they're bad at third down conversions. They're giving up almost half of third down conversions, and that's a problem for them. They won't have quarterback Kyler Fuller. They won't have Chase Young. I mean, they're going to have big problems. They're 3-3 on the road this season, 5-8 against the spread on the year, 3-3 against the spread on the road, 2-6 in their last 8 games against the spread, against the Eagles, straight up and against the spread. So not good there. The Eagles come off of a nice, restful bye week. They beat the Jets 33-18, which I don't put much stock into. But this team's the opposite of Washington right now. They're healthy. They're rested. They're catching momentum. That's what I like to see in a team. Their run game is very important. They're first in the NFL in rushing. They average 160 rushing yards per game. They rank 12th in points, put up 25.9 points per game. I love it. This is a tough offense, and it's going to be hard to stop them. Jalen Hurts, I've been preaching him all year. If you guys pay attention to me, you know I love him. Miles Sanders, Devontae Smith, Goddard, I mean, they are very good. Washington can have some big problems against them. Jalen Hurts, like I said, I've been preaching him all year. He's completing 60%, 2,400 yards, 13 touchdowns in the air, 8 picks, and on the ground, 695 yards, 8 touchdowns. Those are running back numbers right there. Their defense is playing very well. I mean, this is an easy one for me. I think their defense just continues it. They're 10th in the NFL in yards allowed, 16th in the league in points allowed. I love what I'm seeing here. 7-6 against the spread, 6-3 against the spread in the last 9, 4-1 against the spread in their past 5 against the NFC opponents. And I already said they're head up against Washington. Easy. If you do have it at 7, though, or 7.5, if you have it at 7.5, you're going to buy the point. If you have 7, you're going to buy the hook. Yes, this is a divisional game, but Washington is like a walking corpse going into this game. The Eagles are close to full strength. If Kyle Shermer starts this game for Washington, there's no way he's going to be slinging the rock, making big plays. It'll be the first time he ever took the field in the NFL. Unless some miracle happened, the Eagles defense is going to beast on them. Take the Eagles at home, off a bye, against a team that has second and third stringers all over the field. Easy one. Eagles minus 6.5. Guys, bring the comments, the subscriptions, the notifications, the like. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow for a bowl game breakdown.